terrible. Terrible. Let's see. Is that, I feel like that made it worse. Hold on. That's a little less terrible. Jen, hi, honey. Okay. Does that look okay? This is like at titty height right here. Sorry. I didn't mean to say that. But, it's like a booby height. Okay. Let me get on my, I guess if it's going to be a booby height, I can just run it from here. Like, I guess I could just run it from here. It's fine. Let's see. I move it forward and then move this a little forward. Anybody else struggle with just the basic setup? I feel like such a noob every time. Okay. We're gonna start the giveaway. People are gonna come in all the time. Like, Jen, you should see I have two giant like streamer lights. Like, I look super official. It's still done. It's like still dumb. It doesn't really make a difference. Okay. We're gonna start the welcome givey. Give people a second to come in. Oh, look at all my goodies up here. Look at all my stuff from Whatnot Friends up there. I have all the stuff. Okay, get in the givey, guys. I'm gonna have some coffee. We're gonna go over the schedule and then we're gonna run some stuff and see how we do today. Tabby! Oh, you guys, another day. The organization thinks they are makeup drawers from Amazon. I can send you the link. Do you want some? I have extras. I have extras. Because I realized, so I had maybe 4 more sets, like rows. And I realized the more I had out, you would think the more you have out in front of you, the more you'll use. But for me, it was the more overwhelmed I felt. So I actually decided to pull back the stuff I have in front of me and try to minimize so that I could use the stuff more easily. And I'm still not sure I'm at the right spot for it. Oh, yeah. No, you need to ask Kelly to shimmy. There ain't going to be no shimmying over here. Hi, Pit Boss. Thanks for coming in. We're just waiting to see if anybody else joins. If not, we're going to get started. We're going to run some stuff. We are running until like the last show on the train starts at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, so 6 o'clock Eastern. So for the West Coast folks, it'll still be nice and early. You'll be able to jump all around. And for those of us on the other time zones, we'll get to finish up kind of early, still be able to go out to dinner. So we like to kind of be in that happy medium schedule time. I know. You guys, I missed Lisa's show yesterday. Did you guys catch it? I missed it. Hi, Broder. I had calls all day yesterday. It was the saddest Friday. Fridays, you're supposed to like coast into the weekend. It's not supposed to be meetings and feelings. And it was all meetings and all feelings. And it was very hard. Okay, get in the giveaway, guys. What you're going to get is choice. And then we'll go over the schedule. So you can pick one of these big old envelope pouches. I've got this one. Okay, you've got a pocket here. And you've got a pocket here. And I feel like there's another pocket somewhere, but I can't be for sure. But it's at least double-sided. So you've got this one to choose from. Or you could get a little baggie of Ruffles. Okay, so either one, winner's choice. And then let's go over the schedule. So you're going to start with me. You're stuck with me for an hour. Try to survive. Get your coffee. Get your snacks. Okay, then we're going to Gathered Crafter. After Gathered Crafter, we're going to N Pro's Sparkle Junkie. She's new to one of our trains. She hasn't been able to join before. You guys check out her shop. She's got really interesting like home decor, upcycles, that kind of thing. And then we've got That Tabby Cat. We are all very familiar. We've got Punky Rock Princess. We've got Renee, Divas in the Details. Then we've got Daisy's Darling, which I'm just going to say, if you can't make these shows, you need to go in and try to pre-bid. Because when I was looking around, my debit card was already getting stressed and I hadn't even made any decisions yet. So, you know, if you need to have a little self-control or you have a scheduling conflict, go in and pre-bid and just let the spirit take you and see what happens. Okay. So then you've got Daisy. Then Daisy's rating into Studio Cat. Studio Cat is rating into the bestie plus size gals. And then we are ending with Never Miss Finds with Sherry. How dare hubby call? You guys, I was dying. So Kelly, Creative Curiosities, she was closing out her show last night. She was on. Lots of you were there, right? She was on, and her hubby was in the chat asking her if she fed the dog. I almost fell out dying laughing. I was like, really? She's live. And I don't know. I don't know if like we were like, it was really silly. It is a good lineup. Yesterday was really good too. I only got to catch really the last two shows of the train. Oh, get in the Gibby, guys. 4 seconds, and it's gonna pull. You're gonna get choice. Okay, you're gonna pick Ruffles or the pouch. I know. Like, if you want us, you do have to be on Whatnot. Okay. We need to have a little Gibby intervention. Bohemian has a secret. She has to have a secret. She has a bestie at whatnot.com, analytics somethings. She puts a voodoo curse when she comes in. She says a certain prayer. She's got a mantra. She's got something. I don't know what it is, but she's the luckiest lady I've ever seen with giveaways. I love it for you. It's almost like, oh my God, she didn't get it versus, oh my God, she got it. You know what I mean? Like, you feel like if you win the givey, you're like, what did I do? Like, I don't know how that happened. She sets the vibes. That's right. Okay, Bohemian, do you want the pocket or do you want the ruffles? I mean, it's such a good vibe to be setting. Like, we're all just jealous. We're all just jealous. So you let me know. You get to pick. I know you do, honey. I know you do. It's just, I mean, you have to admit it's uncanny. It's like crazy. They would look cute together, but they're not together because one of them's got to be the buyer's givey. So you get to pick one now, and then the other one is the buyer's givey. She does. You'll go with the ruffles? Okay. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. Well, you mean you're going to get the ruffles. Okay, let's see. Any requests, guys, before we just start running the world? So I'm going to leave. Is this still in view? I don't know. You guys, look, I also didn't print it on like great paper, so look at what it's doing. Okay. I'm gonna put this because I'm not a professional like Kelly. It's okay. Can't. Of course, I put it also on the side that had the rounded bit, so it wasn't straight. Okay. Are we legit here? We're good, sorta. Goodness gracious, you guys, I'm struggling. Hold on. Take a look. Let me know what you want me to run. Feel free to laugh at my nonsense right now because now I'm trying to find a clip that doesn't even matter. You guys could probably see it fine, but I'm super bothered by the fact that it's all slouchy. We better run something before I get fired by Whatnot. Okay. Oh, you have lucky numbers? You're so smart. Okay, let's run stuff. Oh, you do? Okay, good. I have more folios. I have more folios. Okay, let's start right at the top. We're gonna do the fat snippet strips. How do I pin it? Oh God, look at me. This is just gonna be sad. Start the auction. No, let's just show it and then I'm acting like a noob because I'm doing it from my phone. Okay. So if you've gotten snippet strips from me before, they're usually, I don't know, 2 inches wide, maybe. These are fat, right? So I think these are about 4. I used a strip of fabric and a wide lace as the base. Okay. So you're going to have choice. You've got this one. Okay, be brave, guys, with these. Cut them up. Cut them up. They are like instant clusters, okay? So you've got this one. So we'll call that one 1, or I guess we could use the numbers. We've got this one. Thank you guys for your bin purchases. You've got this one. What's frustrating and you gave up? What happened? We'll fix it. And then this one. I don't know if I have a favorite. So I'm going to run. It's choice. Go ahead and swipey swipey if you like one of them. Okay, so we've got this one. We can call this one 30. Oh, home lashes. Oh, girl. I tried that too. That was like no bueno. We've got this one. Thank you, PK. We've got this one. Look at that one in the corner. This one might be my favorite with the big blue flower. I just don't know. Let me know which one you want, PK. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can describe the flower. I know, aren't they good? And some of the cameos, right? If these I alcohol inked a lot of them. I think by base they all come in silver, and I colored them because I wanted them to be different colors. 4. This one, the fave. Look at how girly it is. Oh, thank you. Okay. Number 1 PK. All righty. Thank you for that. We'll run again. Oh, do we trust run next? Do we think it'll run it? We're going to try. Let's be brave. We can do hard things. Shut up. It did it. Okay. It's going. So we have this one. I love the little banners, the green cameo. Okay, you've got this. So you could cut here, you could cut here, you could cut here, here. I mean, they're just fun. Thank you, Rhonda. Do you want 1, 2, or 3? Which one you thinking? Oh, gosh. To the neutrals. This one. This one, right? I'm pretty sure. Rhonda, yeah. Let's see if the colorful girlies can get some love. Look at us with Run Next. Okay, let's take a closer look. Okay. So this one's got some brighter colors. It's got some boho vibes in there. There's definitely some shabby chic pieces. And then you've got this one. If anybody wants those rerun, like I would cut this. I would cut probably here, here. This one would be separate. So, and I can show you guys kind of an example of what I do with them. Just like side note. This journal cover I put together, this was a snippet roll, like just like that. I cut several pieces from it and turned the pieces and tweaked them to fit how I wanted them to lay on the journal. So, you don't have to take them exactly the way they are. Obviously, they're just puzzle pieces. Just flip them around, upside down. This one, I think, was over here facing that direction. I just cut it off and moved it the way I wanted. So, you know, you can do whatever you want, you guys. It's yours. Okay, let's see. Did I miss anything? Oh, she said I need too many things lifted first. Oh my God. Okay, let's do. I don't have words. I don't have words. That was too good. That was too much. Okay. This is one of my mini altered composition books. You guys may have seen these. I did some of these last fall for gratitude journals. So I am on this mission. I don't even know if you can call it a mission. I'm trying to use my stuff, okay? I am trying to not buy brand new supplies to make stuff for trains. I'm trying to use what I have and force my creativity, right? So I had some of these mini composition books. I made this to me one. This is a really pretty cluster. I like the way like it's all kind of woven together. Here's the inside. You've got a pocket. You've got this big pocket tag thing. You've got a journal card, just some basic journal cards in here. I built a pocket in right here. Okay, then you flip it over. You've got a writing spot or a place to put photos. Let me run it while I'm showing. Okay, then you've got a bunch of paper. In the middle, you've got a large pocket. Okay, up here. Then you've got a stacked pocket here, here, and here. And I put this piece in. You've got more writing space. And then you've got a back pocket back here with some pieces. And then you have this big old tag tucked in there. Isn't that one so pretty? She's such a vibe. Like she's got the whole, I've lived a good life and I know all the secrets and I'm not telling you. And I feel like that's Bat Mom to a T also. She knows all the secrets and she's not telling. Thank you, honey. So you're going to get this one. Okay, I'll wrap it back up. Bat Mom, thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. I am in my attempting to use my Timmy and like myself and what I make with Timmy era. That's really what I'm trying to do. Thank you, Bat Mom. Okay, let's see. We have another one. Right? We have another one. Okay, this one is a coffee theme. So, how this one came about is I had made a goal for July to use or to cut this paper collection. I've had it for over a year. I've never taken a page out of the collection, and I had put it out here and said, in July, you will cut this paper. You will attempt to do it. So, I made one of these mini composition books for myself for work. And so I took the remaining part of the kit and made one for here. So, let me show you. This one, the closure stays on. Okay. I glued it through here, through the back. So coffee, because adulting is hard, like literally. Okay. You open it up. You've got a pocket here. Here's your inside page. I like the image so much that I didn't want to cover it. Okay. I did put a tuck pocket, a large one back here with one of the journaling cards, and you've got a section for writing. Then you've got a middle section with this crazy slant pocket here with some cut aparts. You flip it, you've got another large pocket. Let's run this one. Okay, you've got the paper note section here, and then you've got the pocket in the back. And you close it up like this. I thought it would be nice for work. It'd be nice for gratitude journaling or taking notes at your bedside with all of the random things that come in your head that you need to remember to do tomorrow. But also, it's trying to prioritize having your coffee. You're going to get the rest of the kit. You're going to get it all. Okay. So you'll get the book and you'll get items to add to use with it. So if anybody wants that reran, just let me know. Thank you guys for booking. I kind of want to show you what I make for you. Obviously, it matters if it's free, but here's the one I made for me. I only need coffees on days that end with Y. That's the one I made for me. And I'm going to keep it on my work desk. Okay. What's next? Anything anybody wants me to run? Let me check for pre-bids real quick. Oh, there's a pre-bid on this phone. So let me show this one. We'll run it while I show it. Right? Yeah, this is the kindness folio. So I'm into purple and green right now. Those of you that don't like purple or green, please look away. Okay, so you've got this front section with these tucks. You're gonna open it up here. It's very soothing, this purple green together. Okay, you've got this pocket here. You're gonna open it up. This stuff here, then you've got a flippy pad here in the middle. Thank you, Cindy. Like that. And then you tie it up. I appreciate you guys looking at the stuff and shopping the bin. Remember, we're going from here to Gathered Crafter, and then from Gathered Crafter to End Pro Sparkle Junkie. So that's your next couple of shows, okay? Feel free to hop on and off. We know that you need to live your life, but I mean, we do expect you to come back, okay? So let's see. You want everything, girl? That's how I feel. When I saw the scrunchies, you guys, Daisy has scrunchies today, 2 for $5, and I was like, oh God. But I want 17. Like, that's going to escalate so quickly. That's going to escalate so quickly. Okay, let me show you guys these large embellished pockets, okay? So these are one of those large mailing envelopes folded over. So let me take some of the ephemera out here. You're going to get the pouch and the ephemera. So it's decorated and collaged on this side. Oh, yeah. And then it's decorated and collaged on this side. Pocket here, and then you'll get all of this ephemera to go with it, okay? So if anybody likes that, I'll run this while I grab the snarky journal. So some of these are embellished, some of them aren't. I think most of the pieces inside are not embellished so that you could do what you want with them. And then you get the decorated pocket, which is just so pretty. And it's big, guys. That's a big one. Thank you, Rhonda. Rhonda got that one. Let me show you the snarky journal. How are we doing on time? 20 minutes. You guys, I talk too fast. We're going to take a 2-second woo-saw break. Okay. So here's the Snarky Sisters. Okay, so it's Timmy fabric all around the front. I don't think it's Timmy on the inside. I think it's a coordinating. I think it's a coordinating. I don't think this is a Timmy, but it goes together really nicely. Okay, then you've got a signature here with avocado papers and dyed papers, book page. Okay, it's a blank slate, so it's essentially like a writing journal more than anything else. You've got vellum page here. I did put this big old pocket because she was just such a look. I don't know. I just liked her there, so I had to live with my choice, okay? Stitched all the way around. The signature is tied in with sari. Let's run this in case anybody likes her. And the sentiment says, "We never really grow up. We only learn how to act in public." Some of us. I'm not When I showed Kelly, she was like, "Not me." She was like, "Not me. I don't know how to." I was like, "Maybe." It's a good size. Let me tell you the size if that matters to anybody. It is 9 wide by just about 9 tall by about 6 wide. That mom got it. Thank you, honey. Let me see. Fix my setup. She's cute. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys for your bids on that. Tie her up. We're going to put her in the bag because we have time to not be messy. All right. Anything you guys want to see next, or should I just keep going? Girl. I was telling some of the girls yesterday that at work, some lady tried to call me out in a meeting. She didn't try. She called me out hard. And I was very calm while she was talking all her stuff. And my boss told me later, he said she didn't know what she was in for because I saw on your face and I could see all the gears in your head turning. And then when you let her have it, he said, I enjoyed watching it. So yeah, acting in public, it's a total thing. PK, you want to see journal kits? They're too scared of you. Well, I'm new to this team, so she doesn't know, but she's learning. She's gonna learn. She's gonna learn. I've only had this department for 90 days, so she thought that she could flex. And she learned pretty quickly that she can't. Okay, yeah, she knows now. I mean, I already got one person to quit because she didn't like me. So, So I've got this kit to show. PK, let me know if any of these look interesting to you and then I can pull them out specifically. So there's this green one. So we'll call this one green. If anybody else likes any of these, you want to see them, this one we can call like a blue. Okay. That's the vibe of that one. We've got a light purple. We've got a dark blue. Oh gosh. And then we have another blue because clearly blue is my favorite color. So if there's any color here specifically you want me to pull out, the dark blue, let me show you this one. Because they take a second. Oh, you got whale tail punches? Yeah, whale tail tabs. Okay, let me show you this one. And I can run it while I show it in case you like this one. If not, don't worry. I can show you another one or we can move on. Okay, so I'll run this while it's going. So this is running for this kit here. Okay, you've got some ephemera in here. Some of the mass made pieces, pockets, tags. Okay, this is a book page pocket. Got this envelope. This is the cover. Okay, so this is stitched. This is 2 pieces of heavyweight cardstock printed and then stitched together. And then you've got these papers. So you've got this one that's double-sided. And then I think the rest of these are coffee dyed on the back. So you could use them for ephemera or you could use them in your signatures. Thank you, PK. So you're getting this one. I tried to, coordinate the colors. And then you've got some ephemera cutout things in here too that I thought matched with it. So I'll bag this one up for you. And then please bookmark my shows, guys. I have a lot of shows coming up. I'll be doing lots of kits. I'll be doing a kits and more kits show. Some of us are just picking a day to run some kits. We have so many supplies and so many good ideas, and we like to make kits like literally all the time. So a few of us, it's not a train, but a few of us are just doing some kits on the same day. And then I'm in Build a Journal in August. And so that one is essentially kit, building. So if you like the kits, please follow on bookmark number 1. Anybody else want to see any of the other colors? I do have this one out, and so I'll just show it because I have it here. And then we can move on to something else, okay? So this one, right, you've got a magazine tag. This one. Oh, this is snippets. Don't bid because Run Next is a liar. Okay. So Run Next worked earlier, but it's not working right now. So you're bidding on either one of the snippets, and I'll just keep showing this and then we'll run it the right way. Okay. This ephemera piece is a double pocket here, stitched around. These things here. Ooh. You've got this fold out piece that can go over. So this one, if you had a page in your signature, you could have it be a pocket on one side and then be a tuck on the other. Here's this cover. So I'm going to run this kit because, why would it run when you think it's going to? So here's this cover here. Okay. And then here are the papers. So this kit's running. If anybody likes this one, coffee dyed. This one's coffee dyed. Thank you guys for coming in. This one's coffee dyed. If anybody wants any of the other kits looked at or you want to rerun this one, just let me know. I will keep it handy. So these all come with a heavy cardstock cover stitched, some ephemera, several papers that are coffee dyed on the back, that are printed on one side and then coffee dyed on the back, so that you could use them for ephemera or pages in your signature. Okay, so that's the formula I put together for these ones. Rerun. Let's see, start auction. We'll just do 10 seconds if you like this one. I think it's running. Okay. Looks like Bat Mom likes this one. If anybody else wants to take a look at a kit. And then I need people to show me what they're making. Oh, okay, I'm going to put these away. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's do another. Should we do a folio? Let's do this Timmy folio because I like it. Just because I like it, okay? So this is a folio I put together literally today. These going back once. Okay. I couldn't help it. I had this feeling this morning that I wanted to make one of these folios and I wanted to make it Timmy. So, the hour before I came on, this is what I worked on. So I'm going to run it and show it to you. So you've got some bits in here. You've got a pocket up here. Here's this tag. Okay. Then this one flips down. Then you've got this page here. You've got ephemera in here. Here's this pocket. Okay, you're gonna flip it this way. You've got a tuck here and a journal card in here. You've got this guy on this side. When you flip, you've got a belly band. Thank you, Daisy. And then you've got this flippy pad on the inside. You know, you have to just do what your spirit's telling you to do. So we talk about it all the time, right? Like, oh, I don't know what I want to make, or I feel like making this. And my whole thing is like, just lean in if that's what you want to make, whether it fits the show that you're doing, or the theme that you're doing, or the train that you're on, it doesn't matter. Your spirit needs you to just make it, right? To get it out of your system, to let that creativity go. Because once that's out, you're going to free yourself up to make something else. And maybe that will fit the theme or, whatever it is. But just don't limit yourself with like rules. Okay, so Daisy's getting this one. Thank you, honey. Okay, I gotta move this stuff away from my coffee. Actually, I need to just move my coffee. Look at look at him. I woof music. Okay. The light blue. Oh, dude. Okay. Don't laugh, Rhonda. I cut it off a dress. I bought a dress at the thrift store because it was one of those sheath dresses that was completely covered in this lace overlay. And I 100% bought the dress for like the $4 and then cut all the way up the side and around the sheath dress and just kept the fabric, just kept the lace. It's so ridiculous, but I couldn't help it. I was like, obviously. I only go to the thrift store when I'm in the clothing section at the thrift store. I am only there to look for lace and interesting fabric pieces. I am never there to actually buy clothes because I am short and chubby. So that's just too many challenges in a thrift store setting, I feel like, for me to figure out if something's going to work. Okay, let's run this one. What is this one called? I'm not even going to try to say the word. Purple, whatever. Okay. It's what this one is. I'm going to start it while I run it. Okay, so you've got a bunch of ephemera bits here, kind of all in here. It's this really pretty purple. Here's the front. You're going to flip it. You've got a triple stacked pocket here with ephemera. You've got the large slant. Ew, stop. $12. I love this bright page, okay? And then you flip it. You've got this little triple stack. You've got ephemera in here. You're actually going to get this extra stuff that I couldn't fit in here. You've got an up tuck with more stuff here, a belly band, and this pocket with more things. So it'll actually come with this because it all went together so well. I just couldn't find a way to make it all fit. Thank you, Bohemian. Am I missing anything? Cynthia, hi, honey. Girl, why are you on so late last night? I had like one of those you need to get up and go pee moments, and you were still on, but you were just getting off. You were like, you were reminding people to reach out to you if they needed help with shipping and all of that stuff. And then you were literally getting ready to read. And I was like, it is so late, girl. It's so late. Thank you. She's so pretty. Oh, and there's more stuff. I'm telling you, I'm in this purple green era right now. Okay. You guys, we have 25 minutes. What should we show? Let's show more of these pockets. Let's show the pocket. Thank you guys for hanging out. I know it's early for some of us, especially for Sunday. People are just getting out of church. So I get it. I appreciate you guys being here. So here's this one. It is Love with All Your Heart. It's got like a lovey Valentine's-y theme, okay? But it's just so pretty. Let me get the stuff out. This is the ephemera. Is there more? There's him. Okay, so let me run it while I show it to you. So here's one side. Okay, with the large pocket up here. Shut up, is it Saturday? I'm done. I'm done, okay? Like, literally. Well, shit, it is early to be up on a Saturday. People are all in bed still. You guys, you get this vintage postcard. Oh gosh. I'm so ridiculous and it's real. I really right now thought it was Sunday. Please don't laugh. So this is still running. I reran it because I'm ridiculous. Girl, my mom goes to church Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. Twice on Sundays. So, maybe that's why I'm a little traumatized by it. Look at him. I don't know if some of you guys are in our Facebook group for the Witches of Whatnot and Creative Friends Coven. I mean, I'm pretty sure. But some of you saw that I've been making a bunch of Timmy stuff. And then I made a bunch of stuff while I was in San Diego. And so I just thought I'd share. This box was so full, like stuffed. Like I had stuff sticking out. But like, look, there's all this room in here now because I've been using it all. I thought you guys would be so proud of me. Like, look at her. She's a whole thing. Him. And then my favorite pieces from San Diego, I actually made myself a little tag flip so I could remind myself that I can make things and do things no matter how many like limited supplies I brought with me. So I thought I'd take a second and show you guys what I made. Like, obviously, these were all individual things that I made while I was there. And then when I got back, I combined them and I tried. I'm not great at this binding method. So I knew I needed to practice. So the tab binding. Thank you so much, Dawn. Thank you guys. You guys are so kind. I'm like, Lisa and I were talking about it last night, how we're both really relatively new to this still. So we get thrown like confidence wise pretty, I don't want to say easily, but before every show, there's always like this buildup of max of anxiety. And are people going to like your stuff? It's like such a representation of you, right? And as much as there's always rejection when you're putting your creativity out there, we're just not as used to it because we haven't had the acceptance and the rejection feelings for as long as other creators. So, like, we roll with the punches and we get over it pretty fast, but the anxiety to start a show is so high. The energy and crazy come down after a show is like a super crash because our emotions are still like very unregulated, I guess. Yeah, it's crazy, girl. Okay, let's show this one. Let's show this one. I'm just putting all of our business out there because this is literally how I am on a daily basis. I'm just going to tell you everything. Okay, I called this one Blue Beauty because it didn't have a sentiment on it. But look at how pretty it is. Very pretty subdued blues and creams, a nice vintage feel. This is one of those Anna crazy lady thingies. I don't know. You've got these butterflies and you're going to get all the ephemera in here. Going to get all this. The come down. Oh my gosh. It's like you're hungry and you're thirsty and you need a nap, but you're so energized that you want to keep going. Like you think you're going to have 3 more shows after that. And then in an hour, you're like knocked out. You're like exhausted. Thank you, Cynthia. It's real. Okay. Cynthia's getting that one. What else do I have? Do I have more? I have this one. Okay. So I made this one last night because I wanted a Timmy one. I wanted to use some of my Timmy and I wanted a green one. So that's why I made this one yesterday. Okay. So I called this one Unimaginable because I wasn't going to type out that whole title. So keep room in your heart for the unimaginable. She's a whole vibe. Okay, you've got this vintage stuff back here. This is one of my snippet pieces. Okay, I'm going to run this one while I show you. So here's this one. Keep room in your heart for the unimaginable. Some people have been using these things to like store their fussy cuts. So like if you were to make one of these, say, and you decorated it in whatever color or whatever theme, some people have been doing that and then shoving their fussy cuts that relate to that. So when they have their stash out, they'd be like, I'm looking for whatever, and they grab the decorated pouch that's like that. And I was like, that's such a good idea. So that's why I decided to stuff them with coordinating ephemera. Thank you, Cynthia. I didn't even get to show you. But look at him. He's so handsome. And then you get this guy. They each had some sort of one-page wonder in them. And then you get these. We already know you're going to do something crazy with it. We already know. Put this one. Hello. Here's the poke it where the lace is. Cynthia gets that one. Damn it. You want to be surprised and I showed you everything. Okay, hold on. Add stuff as a surprise. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope. That was my fault for not reading it. So I will add stuff to that one. Okay. Welcome in. Thank you guys for being here. Okay. Where are we doing next? What are we doing next? We are going to do this Be Curious folder. Oh, and it has stuff with it. Okay, so let me show you this guy. Gal. Oh my gosh, it's a gal. Look at her. Look at her. So I love this patchwork style fabric. And I had this pre-made journal topper, focal. I already had this together. And so when I put this folio base together, I immediately thought that this would be fun because of just how kind of random the topper is. Okay, so it's Be Curious. We can run it while we show it. Okay, it's fabric covered on the inside and the outside. Okay, it's a blank slate. So you can do whatever you want with it. It does have a signature. Okay, all of this is in here. Coffee dyed paper, other dyed papers. Thank you, PK. You could do so much, right? If you decided you want to lean in on the green or the blue or the pink or keep the whole patchwork style of it, the way you embellish it and the way you choose to use it, you could do anything. I just love making these bases because I feel like if I'm in a certain mood, it allows me to just go and start making. Thank you, PK. Gonna get that one. Along with, I must have thought these had to go with it because they're in the back. What's everybody else doing today? I mean, you're obviously riding the train all day, every day, without taking a break, getting a snack, or drinking any water, obviously. But outside of that, what else is everybody doing this weekend? Because again, I thought today was Sunday. So I did just, it's so silly. Okay, so you're going to get that one. How are we doing? We're at 42. Okay. Let me rerun this coffee one. Drinking latte. Oh my God. You guys know how Kelly is on that latte, right? You know how she is on that latte drink. Okay. I'm running this one again just before, I put it away, getting ready for your live. And you're ordering lunch. Girl, squirrel brain. I should get that tattooed. I should have a button made, and I should be required to wear it everywhere I go so that people don't get too frustrated with me. Like, so it's like warning them, like, don't be annoyed with me. This is just how I am. Okay. Nobody needs this one. And then when you're having a random thought later and you're like, damn, I need a notebook to write that down in, don't be mad because I've got this coffee one waiting for you. Okay. Let's show this guy. Okay, Dwell in Possibilities. This is tied here. I don't remember if it comes off. It does. Okay. You need, and then it's got this token. I want to be improbable and afraid of nothing as if I had wings. I thought that fit her essence really well. You've got one of those Timmy frames. I distressed it and inked it. Okay. And then you've got this cut up snippet, right? That I rearranged and made it all kind of crazy. Let me run it while I show you the rest. Okay, you've got the fabric base, you've got lace under here. Here's the back. And then you open it up, and she's fully embellished and stuffed on the inside. Okay, she's got pockets and tucks, and like literally, there's not enough time to show all of the things that are in here. Fabric clusters, things in here. Oh, and then you flip it again. You've got more in here, and then in here, and then in here. So you could stick a journal here. You could put one of the, you could put a signature together and just tie it in with elastic or sari silk or glue in one of those flippy pads. And then you've got all of this. We go this way. This way? Thank you. She's so pretty. I love the fabric. If you know me at all, that you know that I struggle with neutral. Like I don't know how to do neutral. I don't know how to do neutral and stay there. So like I had to I had to have pops of color just because I didn't know how to not. But this was my best attempt at staying neutral. So you're gonna get my growth project here. That's what I'll call this one. It's a progress. You know, I made progress on this one. Thank you. I'm usually like extra about, everything with the decorating. So I really tried to rein it in on this one. And then actually, let me see if I can show you the sample that it came from, just so you can get an idea of how you can. I think it was. I'm trying to. I don't know if it was a piece of. I think it was this one actually. I think it was a piece of this one. See, so I tried to do this one in neutral colors. It obviously had the peach and the gray running through it too. So you can see I literally just will cut like this section off and put it in a corner, or this one here, this piece here. Yeah, so I like them because when you make them, the best thing to do, in my opinion, is to not overthink it and then just go. Like, be very instinctual about it because it's meant to feel messy and unplanned so that you're going to come up with combinations and layers that you would not have formulated normally. And I think that's what makes, when you cut up a snippet roll and you put those pieces on your projects, I think that's what makes them so interesting. It's because it's not music page and then some book page and then a piece of lace coming out on this side and then a flower perfectly in the corner. It's all kind of thrown out there and you just find a way to make it fit, right? So that's those. Let's see. 15-minute warning. Let's run some kits. Unless you guys want to see anything else that's in the auction. You let me know. I'm a beautiful hot mess. You're not talking about me, you're talking about the snippet roll. You were talking about the snippet roll, not me. Just someone rein me in. Where is my mod? Someone needs to be like, girl, you are talking the most ridiculous nonsense and you need to stop. Okay. I'm going to show you this kit. I'm going to show you this kit. It's going to run in the background while I show it, okay? So let me show you the cover first. Here's the cover. It's a purple with a little bit of like a teal. Here's the inside. Okay. Here's the ephemera you'll get with it. Yeah, it's fine. Just keep laughing, you guys. It's fine. Here's one of my masterboard tag cutouts. Okay. Then here are the papers that you're going to get with it. I'll just keep running it while I show 15 more seconds. Okay. Then you've got these pages to go with it. Here's some paper for the signatures or to make ephemera. Any more snippets? Let me see. Yeah, I have two. I have those two wider ones. I feel like you're asking me if I'm willing to share any of my personal stash. Is that what you're asking me, Daisy? I had that discussion with myself this morning and I hadn't come up with an answer. She likes the strips. Daisy does like the strips. Let me see. I was going to say Daisy likes the strip. But see, this is where the verbal nonsense just picked up. Hold on. I need because I need them to be a certain length, right? Because I don't want to be cheaper. The only one that I think is the right length is. Well, I have two. Okay. If you're interested, I am willing to auction this one. I'll run it under the fat snippet strips. So I'm going to run it. You're going to be bidding on this one if you're interested, okay? So this is a pink one. Pink and cream. Got the wax seals. You've got the vintage lace. You got the ribbons, the buttons, the cameos. Okay, lace poking out the bottom. You've got the bling. Okay, backed onto fabric. So you've got this one. Thank you guys for coming in. Girl, I'm a hot glue girl. For these, I do hot glue because I go really fast. It's a snippet strip, Pam. It's just a piece of fabric. You could do it with fabric or paper or lace, and you just glue craziness to it or stitch craziness to it and let your creativity shine. And then I cut them up for clusters. Okay, Daisy's getting that one. Let me get this. I have one more I'm willing to share, but that's it because you can't have my green one. Can't have my green one, but I will show you this blue one in case anybody likes it. For this type of thing specifically, I like hot glue because I'm really trying to be nonsensical about what I'm doing. I'm just going for it. There's like no planning in it. And I feel like with another glue, I have to give it a second to set up. And I don't want to talk myself out of an instinctual decision with these. You know, I don't want to turn it and be like, oh no, I think I like it better here or there. I just go. I know Kelly doesn't like no hot glue. So here's a blue one with some greens, some grays. You know, as you go through it, you start to see things that you already like, ooh, I would cut it there, I would cut it there, you know, but then you could turn it and suddenly it looks different. Buttons and pins. The butterflies, obviously, I'm obsessed with flowers. I love these bows. I think, I was going to say, do these come off? It is not your first purchase, Moose Peg. I feel like that can't be right. Well, if it is, I mean, obviously, thank you for your first purchase, but I just feel like that's not true. That one's coming to you. Thank you, honey. Okay, Moose Peg. Okay, how are we doing on time? 7 minutes. Okay, in a couple of minutes, we're going to run the buyer's giving. I'm going to show these two just in case. I just don't feel like that could be right. But, you know, Whatnot knows better than anybody, I guess. I'm going to show this one 15 seconds because we've seen it a few times. Okay, this is just a double wide. So you have just as much total length. It's just a fatty. Okay. Because I wanted to use some of these bigger applique pieces and I wanted to use the wide lace. So that's how that turned out. Cynthia wants this one. What is Cynthia gonna do with these? Like what's she gonna make with them? Okay, let's try this one. I don't trust no run next. Oh, well, I have no more listings. But I'm gonna run it under weight. Hold on. Edit. These starting at $8. Save. Start. 15 seconds. I'm just going to run this last one under the weight category. Okay. Like, look at this piece down here. Ooh. I like these for paper clips too, for altered paper clips. They're perfect coverings because they have some tooth to them because they're on fabric and lace. So they have, you know, some nice stiffness to them for the paper clips too. That's the last one. Okay, I get to keep that one. Do we want to give this gal another try? Let's see. We'll start this one. Okay, you've got this pocket pouch, fully embellished and decorated. She's going to come with a bunch of stuff in her pockets. Thank you guys for hanging out. We've got 5 minutes and then we're going to Gathered Crafter. We should just keep an eye out because I think she has another show that she's coming off of. So I just need to make sure that she gets on before I try to read her. It's super cute. Okay, I'll leave it here so you guys could be tempted. What else? Oh, you can't have my brown pencil. Well, it's not full anyway, so I wouldn't run it. Okay, we're going to run this kit while I show it because why not? We have 5 minutes. Okay, so you're going to get these pieces here. This is a card. Okay, we put some napkin on that one. I love this one. I don't know why. Oh, it's junk mail. Here's the cover. Okay. Here's the inside, nice and neutral. Let's see. Oh, what happened? Oh, there. Whatnot. Please don't start whatnotting. It's early. Okay. This is coffee dyed. This one is coffee dyed. I tried to keep these pieces nice and neutral so you could use them in this journal or anywhere else. Okay. Oh, look at that. I can't. And then you're going to get some ephemera pieces that you could cut up. Okay. This one. So if anybody wants that one reran, just let me know. If not, I'll make a journal out of it. So I personally love to make kits because then when I'm feeling crafty and want to make a journal or a waterfall or something, I can just grab one of the kits I've started and make from there. Like that's primarily what I do. And I'll show you with these types of covers, the thick cardstocky ones. I'll show you just a couple of examples of the journals that I've made with them or with similar materials. So like this one is a waterfall that's just made. The cover is the double cardstock. Okay. So you can use these for a traditional fold over, or you could do a setup like this where you're going to do a waterfall. Thank you. Let's run the buyer's givey. That's running. If you made a purchase today, thank you. Get in the buyer's givey. What are you getting? Where did I put it? Oh, you're getting this. I put it back here. Okay. You're going to get this guy that I used for a stand. Don't laugh. This one too, okay? This is essentially cardstock. I think it was actually an envelope. Same similar thickness to the double cardstock covers, okay? So I personally don't like hardcover journals myself because I like the squish for me. So that is why I primarily offer these types of journals because they're the ones I would primarily make, right? So, you know, not it has some give to it, but definitely enough stiffness. You don't need to, you know, be super delicate with it. So if that's a concern for anyone that's never made a journal with double-sided, like with two pieces of cardstock before, as long as you use good quality cardstock and it's nice and thick, you know, and it's sewn together, you're usually going to do fine. Gathered Crafter is up next. These are the examples I wanted to share. I just love these journals anyway. This is my favorite kind of journal to make. I haven't made one in a while, but I need to get back to them, was the waterfall. So thank you guys. There's 5 of you in the buyer's givey. If anybody else needs to get in there, now is the time. And then we're going to read over to Gathered Crayon. Let's see. Should I run a flash sale while we're here, just in case anybody needs any of this stuff? Mm, what about this? No, no. Okay, ready? We're going. Do we know if she's on? Because she was hopping from one train to the next, right? So I just don't want to mess her up. And I want to give her like 30 seconds. Oh, you're on. Perfect, honey. Okay, good. Like, I want her to be able to like have a second. Have a second. We're drawing the winner. Here we go. Cynthia, thank you, honey. You're going to get the pocket. Let's raid. Thank you guys for being here. We are going to Gathered Crafter. She's right here, my top selection. Select. Hold on tight.